Morten, how you doing, bro? Welcome back to the channel. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I hope you as well, man.
It's been 2 days since we talked last, but I actually deleted the video. I pulled the video. I'm sorry for wasting your time on that collab. We were actually so excited about level 14, and we didn't know about any of the Clash Royale stuff, any of the drama. So I felt like it was probably a wise decision to pull that video. So we had to get you back on the channel, Morten, to play with these new champions. I'm gonna do the stupidest thing any human being could do today, and I'm gonna challenge one of the world's best players to a best of 3 using the new champions.
You serious?
So let's go ahead. I have this crazy, amazing deck all picked out for us. I'm starting heavy here today, Morten, playing the Skeleton King. As we get into it here, I'm going to throw up a battle request. Let me ask your opinion on the new champions. What do you think of these 3 champions?
Like for sure, I really like in general the concept of bringing new champions to the game, because I also feel like there's a ton of potential bringing new champions in like further updates, which is like kind of easy content. And honestly, I don't really think all of them are that great. I prefer, like, I would say the Archer Queen. I think everybody agrees on that she's the best. But let's find out like different concepts, like with the ability to use for Elixir, will be really interesting.
Yeah, right. What do you think of, like, let's take out the BMing me, unbelievable, bro. I only have the OG emotes on this on the dev account. Old school. So okay, you're not making a move. I'm not making a move. Let's okay, all right.
Let's make a move.
Let's make a move. Okay, so taking away the individual, we'll ask your opinion on each of these individually as well. But the concept of these champions, basically. The fact that you can use these champions in or use Elixir in real time. What do you think about that mechanic being added to the game from a pro player perspective? Does it add like the strategy components and the depth that maybe the gadgets did to Brawl Stars? Is it something that, you know, how do you take that as a pro?
I honestly think it's a really great idea, like changing up in general heroes. You always need to see, like for the Skeleton King, as example, the ability costs 2 Elixir, so it's just like 1 Elixir more expensive.
Yeah.
So you really need to see when you're gonna get value. You really need to get a really perfect timing on the ability, because like as an example of the Archer Queen, if you like time it too late, then she already dies and you kind of wasted it for 1 Elixir. So they're just like really pro plays which you need to figure out, and I think it takes quite some time. For me as a pro player, it's really great to learn something new into the game, because like I feel like the pros are so good right now that they're already like knowing most of the interactions.
I completely agree. I think I might be so screwed here. Let me see.
Okay. Let's see.
Well, I don't think you're going to get much out of this, but neither am I. So this guy seems really underwhelming, right?
Yep. I just used the
ability.
To kind of tank for the Sparky to kill the skeletons. Almost worked.
Almost.
Almost worked.
And look at,
I mean, the Skeleton King is just really great if like a ton of spam is involved, because then he's able to spawn all the skeletons. Otherwise not, and you don't play any spam troops so far, so it will be hard.
Yeah, I'm using him too. And again, I feel like he's the least powerful out of everybody, you know?
Same for me. Okay, this will be funny.
Oh my god!
Crash this
Okay, crap.
Okay, this might be a good push.
This might be.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
I don't know.
You might have a problem here.
I might have one.
But I don't really think
it's the baby D. Oh my god!
The skulls are tanking.
Wow! Ah! Hey, it worked for you.
New card.
Let's see, can you get me? Broken card. No, 3 Sparkies! 3 Sparkies, that's the new card. Boom. Ouch. Ouch, man. I'm going to be living that one of my nightmares. Surprised to nobody you won there, but you think it was not...
Yeah, I think if I would have used the Goblin Giant, it would have been a similar
easier?
outcome.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe even easier, because the Goblin Giant still does like something against the baby dragon example, and against the witch, and the Skeleton King gets really easy countered by Inferno Dragon, at example, because it's not going to target air against, like, from bats, from Mega Minions, so it's way easier to counter these cards.
Obviously, it's super early to make call for any balance. But do you think, what kind of deck do you think, from your pro perspective, the Skeleton King will fit best in? Just take a guess.
I would say like Sparkia. That's like my only guess. That's like the only deck I really tried
Which we just
out.
saw. Yeah,
which I just used. It's like the only deck it really worked in because of the Sparky being so good. The Mother Witch is also good against the Skeleton King. Also Bomba, Dark Princess are all really countering Skeleton King. I would say it really needs a bit more HP because it really dies easily against even against Dark Prince, which is just like a splash unit. So I would say it's honestly the worst champion, but I don't really want to say already that it needs a buff. Maybe it's just a completely different in the gameplay. But let's see how the meta shifts because of all the champions.
And this is the deck, by the way, the guys that Morten used there. So really, really did a number on me there, as you guys saw. So what do you think so talk a little bit about the Golden Knight as we go into this match. What do you think he'll be best at?
Golden Knight will be really, really good against spam units because if he like sees spam units, he will dash on top of them, will do splash damage kinda. So it's I would say it's a mix between Bandit and Royal Ghost. Like the damage is just absolutely insane. I played like against someone on a dev account when I used these champions, and a nice fact was like he was like trying to kill the Golden Knight with a ton of troops, which normally makes sense. You want to play a ton of troops to kill it as soon as he can, but then because he did it, it charged to the tower because it was just like jumping on this troop, dashing on this troop, and then just connect to the tower.
So the ability was clutch.
Yeah, it really was clutch. But I honestly think it's a better card on defense when your opponent is going to rush you with a ton of troops. You just want to use it, use the ability, and then just get a dash on top of the troops. And defensive, it's a really solid card.
Talk to me about all three cards in terms of what are they. Or excuse me, how aggressive should you be or shouldn't you be with their abilities? Are you treating them differently? We already talked about the 2 elixir costs for the Death Knight, for example.
Yeah, okay, for the Death Knight.
And by the way, Death Knight is a new name I invented for the Skeleton King.
Yeah, okay, for the Skeleton King.
I love how you went with it. You're like, oh, the Death Knight?
For the Skeleton King, I most of the time play like more defensive because you really need to get the perfect timing. When you have the elixir advantage, you know the opponent doesn't have elixir, then in some situations could be really, really great because you can play it, your opponent doesn't have elixir, you play the ability, and then you get a ton of skeletons to the tower and your opponent cannot respond because he doesn't have elixir. With the Archer Queen, I like to be way more aggressive because it's just like so strong, it gets invincible. So I really try to spam it sometimes. And if you know your opponent doesn't have elixir, tower straight up down because it's just doing so much damage. Yeah, and with the Golden Knight, I always try to be like in like situational when I see like the opportunity to use the ability.
Yeah, you were pretty passive there. You didn't use it on that one. I used it on my Archer Queen, and it really cost me a lot, I feel like, you know?
Okay, let's see. Let's just go in here. Let's see what you're going to do against it.
Yep.
Okay, the dash from the Bandit completely counters it, okay?
Yeah, dude. That doesn't feel that strong, you know?
Yeah, that doesn't feel like strong.
I can just use a Bandit against it, you know?
Okay, you're using Royal Recruits.
You learned that. You learned that. All right, let's see what I can do here.
Okay, let's see.
Just beating, you know, the world's best player, no big deal, you know? All right, here we go.
Let's see. No.
Okay. Problem is I'm having a hard time dealing with getting any damage against you. Both of us are having that issue.
Yeah.
Okay, get the heal there. Let's see what you do here. So there's nothing you can do in this situation, really, right?
No, not yet.
Not yet, he says. He's waiting for my mistake. He knows it's gonna come. All right. Put the Archer Queen on the board. That's good news.
Yeah. Recruits most likely, yes.
Yeah. Okay, what can you do? Uh-oh.
Please die. That's great, but still kills my... Okay, I'm just trying.
This is a match here, Morten.
Good magic.
Oh, you son of a jackal. You shouldn't do that to me, man. That's not allowed. Lining up Magic Archer is not allowed anymore. All right. You got that over there. You got that over there. I shouldn't have done that, I feel like. Okay, let's see what you do here.
Archer Queen just dies from lightning, but not from Fireball Log.
Okay.
Okay, great. Fireball still, please! Archer Queen is so strong!
Dude, Archer Queen is on it, man.
The damage is just so strong. Okay.
Alright, come on, do something, do something, do something, guys. Come on, team. Alright, use a fireball here.
Okay, Golden Knight is kind of killing him.
Golden Knight put in some work over there, man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
No, don't die, Golden Knight.
Come on. Hey, Lumberjack! That Lumberjack card's impressive.
Yeah. These heal Spirit, but yeah. Archer Queen is just so good.
Archer Queen, do something for me, huh?
Oh! No
Okay.
heck. Okay.
Okay. This over here, this over here. Come on, Archer Queen, do something, baby! I wish I could line up my Archer Queen.
Please not!
I know, right? 10 seconds remaining. No!
I think this might be
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
Reset.
Gosh! I just couldn't break through there, man. How do you feel about the Golden Knight there? Here's the thing, you beat me, surprise, surprise. But I wasn't like super overwhelmed by Golden Knight at all, man.
No,
Are we
like, the
playing
only
it? Are we playing it wrong, or are we like Archer Queen was pretty good?
Yeah, the only really role he got was on defense. He was like kind of solid against the recruits, killing them kind of fast because of the attack speed.
was.
But offensive, you were always defending with cage zappies. I don't really get I don't really like get a chance there to go in for like a really great ability. And you always need to think it's one elixir spam, and you don't really want to overcommit against royal recruits with zappies and all the spam you have in a deck. So
Yeah, this is the deck that Morten used, guys. Check it out. This is my final deck that I'll be using. It's going to be another golden, obviously a Golden Knight deck. You're going to be using Archer Queen, so let's do this, man. I'm a little bit underwhelmed by their special abilities, you know?
yes.
Like, none of them feel like they're worth extra elixir, and I feel like similar to Elixir Golem, I feel like it's gonna, I don't want to say trick players, that's definitely not the right word, but like, it's gonna be tempting to just spam those buttons and waste elixir, you know?
Yeah, I agree. Okay, let's see.
Alright, let's see what we can do here.
Okay.
Okay, how does Magic Archer do?
Which Magic Archer? Let's go.
Alright. So she puts out some serious damage when she gets the Princess Tower.
Yes.
And she toasted that Magic Archer too. She does deal some damage, you know?
Yes, she does, especially with the ability.
Yeah.
I don't
So
really
when should we
understand.
be using the ability?
When you know your opponent doesn't have elixir and you have the Archer Queen down, does blade, and if gets a ton of damage.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really understand why I decided to give like to the Skeleton King the ability costs 2 elixir. I don't really understand the move. I don't really like think. I honestly think the Skeleton King's ability is the worst one, so I don't really know why it costs like 1 more elixir. Okay, great damage from
so
you.
you used it there on defense. Did you
Yeah, I
feel
had
like
to
you got
use
the
it.
value there? I don't really necessarily feel like you did.
No, I should have played the thing a bit earlier. But
Alright.
honestly, it was a good push from you.
Thanks.
I thought about like doing it again. Like I could have like used
Back to
another
backs?
ability there. Yeah.
You got to use the
Okay.
first one because of the cooldowns, which are a little bit different too.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to use it like pretty fast, you know?
Yeah. And like sometimes you're playing something like a Lumberjack into it, and then I'm using it, and then I just wasted it. So,
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Baby Drain. Okay.
All right, this is probably really stupid, but
Almost. Okay, let's see. Now it's time to go in.
yeah.
And now you will have a
now I
big
kinda
problem
lose
because
here.
I can just use another
Fireball.
ability now. I'm just gonna use another ability and just pull everything in together, and everything dies because of Archer Queen being strong.
Dude, I thought I might beat you for the first time. Silly me, I thought I might win. All right, but you use your fireball there. You really give me a chance here. Yeah, I have no time left. All right, here we go. 20 seconds. Let's do this.
Okay.
It's going to be a big pig push coming in, Morten. I don't know, man. Maybe.
I know.
Okay, maybe not.
I know.
You know.
GG's.
Ah! He sweeps me. Surprise, surprise. You know what, man? I want revenge. I want to go on your channel and try to see if I can get a win after 6 battles against you. Probably very unlikely. But hey, at least I feel like I kind of stood in there a little bit in those matches, but not until you turned on the heat, man. Overall, dude, final thoughts. Archer Queen is properly balanced. She's worth the hype, and the other two kind of underwhelming. Is that kind of a good synopsis?
Yeah, I would honestly prefer to get them like better, because I always like to have new things in the game, and then I want them to be used.
Better, be better. All right, so our feedback is going to be a little bit better. They can't be too much better because we don't want, you know, level 14s bullying everybody with the most broken card ever.
Yeah.
However, a little underwhelmed with the Golden Knight and especially the Skeleton King, who conceptually seems like the most interesting, but just power-wise does feel a little bit lackluster. What about you guys watching this? How do you feel? You've had a day or two to digest this now. How do you feel about the overall power index? Are you happy about champions? Are you not happy about champions? Let us know in the comments below. And check out Morten's YouTube channel. We're going to do another collaboration right now. Morten, thank you so much for coming on the channel, man.
Thanks for, letting me join.
No problem, brother. Thanks for kicking my ass live on CWA, brother. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Check out Morten's YouTube channel, his Twitch channel, his Twitter profile, his player stats and profiling to StatsRoyale.com. And a big shout out to GFUEL and to Bren Chong, my YouTube partners. Check out their information in the description below. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care, guys.